The jury system is the cornerstone of British justice, and today, after 2 weeks of evidence, 12 men and women have cleared Sergeant Martyn Blake of murder. Over the past 2 years, Sergeant Blake has paid a huge personal and professional sacrifice, and this has been an incredibly difficult time for him and his family, and he has acted with professionalism and dignity throughout. This case has had an enormous impact on many. Chris Kaba's family and friends continue to grieve the loss of a loved one, and today will be enormously difficult for them. Today's verdict is significant. No firearms officer sets out on duty intent on ending a life. Their sole purpose is the complete opposite: the protection and the preservation of life. Throughout the trial, the jury heard significant detail about the scenes facing Sergeant Blake that night. They were told that the car Mr. Kaba was driving had been linked to a reported shooting the night before. The suspects were still at large, and no gun had been recovered. Armed officers bravely intervened, not knowing the risks that they were about to face. The court heard that Mr. Kaba tried to evade police, ramming his vehicle into others all around him. Sergeant Blake made a split-second decision on what he believed was necessary to protect his colleagues and to protect London. The jury decided that was an honestly held belief and that the force used was reasonable. Any fatal use of force understandably prompts huge concern amongst communities, particularly in black communities where trust in policing is low. There remains much for us to do to strengthen confidence in our service, and we know incidents like this place further strain on already challenged relationships. No police officer is above the law, but we have been clear that the system holding police to account is broken. I worry about the lack of support officers face for doing their best. But most of all, I worry for the public. The more we crush the spirit of good officers, the less they can fight crime. That risks London becoming less safe. Our armed officers respond to more than 4,000 incidents each year, but there are only 1 or 2 incidents where shots are fired. It is undeniable that they are the most professional, most accountable, and most cautious in their use of lethal force in the world. Their operations have prevented countless acts of violence across our city. Last year alone, they removed more than 400 guns from our streets. I remain humbled and deeply proud of officers who continue to protect London despite all the risks that they face. They continue to have my full and my unwavering support. Thank you.